Hey guys, just wanted to point out that there is a little thing that I put in at the end of this video. It is at 36:43, I believe. I'll have the official timestamp on the screen and in the description for you guys, especially if you just don't want to see all the way through the video. I don't blame you, but just for anybody who's been following this, there's a little bit of a shout out towards the end for you, since we're starting to actually see a pretty good amount of progress in this game as of recently, so yeah. Go ahead and just make sure that you catch that really quickly before you move on to the next part when I get that one out. So, just wanted to let you guys know that. On the last video, I should health and sanity everybody. Delilah just dropped dead. Alright, well, we're gonna continue on like nothing ever happened there. The adventure continues. Alright, let's do this. We're gonna have to do this at the beginning of the day, too, to get the most out of this, so... There we go, Red Dots, baby, the best fucking song on the entire Lobotomy Corporation soundtrack, baby. And I will fight anybody who tells me otherwise. Why am I not selecting anybody? There we go. I don't know what the fuck that was all about. Wow, alright, dude. I'm experiencing some bad delay right now. Alright, time to hope for the best, guys. Let's see how many PE boxes this gives us. Because this has to be enough, man. Like, this has to be a good yield. I feel awful having to do this to you guys, but, like, this needs to be done. I do not see how the fuck we're going to do this otherwise. Also, I would like to know, I may try it this run as well, guys. Let me know if it actually works for fucking ordeals if you send somebody into the backward clock. Because that sounds like it'd be a great exploit for this, too. I'm so sorry, guys. I really am. I am so fucking sorry. But also, I've been notified that, like, your deaths literally don't matter because you're kind of just, like, stored in a weird Kogito fucking based database to just be re-summoned to use in the facility whenever. I don't fucking know how that works, but it does. It do. Alright, so that gives us 805 PE bucks. We're halfway done with the day by the time that happens. There's a thing that remains to be said about that. Like, that's really fucking good. Now, if I recall, these works are all scrambled now. We need to figure out what their works are now, while everybody has all of their shit up, to figure out what is the best work to do with them. So let's go ahead and do that. This was another one we wanted people to work with Schadenfreude. So we need to see what people do in there. I don't really care much about the fishy, but I might need to do the Dreaming Current because that'll help considerably. So we're gonna work with this, we're gonna work with the Dreaming Current, we're gonna work with Schadenfreude, and Durbro. Those are the highest yields that we have. Just those four works on a rotation. And maybe Rudalta. How much does Rudalta give, actually? Max PE is 18, which is more than Letitia, so probably the best bet. Alright, let's start with Cool X. I don't know if Insight will actually give you Insight work, but let's do other ones just in case. So, attachment gives us instinct. Instinct isn't super good, though. So we're gonna try Instinct next. And my cat is doing it again. I really hope that doesn't show up in the microphone. I don't know why she won't shut up right now. Alright, Instinct is the work. You know what? Actually, I have paper around me. Let me write this shit down. I'm going all the way, baby. All the way. Snow Queen. Instinct. Next. I need to find out what the better works are for the Dreaming Current regardless. This is all for science, and we'll figure this out. That is attachment work. That's the best work. No, it isn't. Yeah, actually, it is, and then you need Instinct for something. So, Insight is what we need. Dreaming Current, Insight. Oh, yeah, I remember that being the other problem is, the fucking... Yeah, alright. So that's also another problem that becomes a problem because of the scrambled works, is sending people into rooms where they need to clutch and not fuck up, so we could still screw the pooch pretty badly here. Insight is what we need. Insight Mary. Now, I could send people in to do works with You Must Be Happy. Do I want to do that for 20 minutes and then possibly fail the run anyway? Not really. So we're going to hold off unless we absolutely need to, and it's getting like real towards the end of the days where every little bit matters. That is my strategy here, ladies and gentlemen. That is my strategy. It may not be a perfectly fleshed out strategy, but it's still a strategy nonetheless, and frankly, I think I put way too much time into it anyway versus the average fucking human being. So, I think we're doing fine. I don't want to say things like too early, though, on that one, and then we just screw up, though, so... Alright, so it does start at 2. Good! I sent Dia in there accidentally, whatever. I want to send Kana, not Dia. They look almost exactly the same. Why I put both of them in the same department? No fucking idea. So, I realized I forgot to shoot execution bullets. That's fine. I mean, it's really not fine, but... we're just gonna have to be careful. So I believe first meltdown gives you 10 or 15%. Alright, yeah, that's what I was afraid of right there. I can't even tell how low that their stats have reduced, but it doesn't look like there are any minuses on their stats yet. So, I think we're fine for now. For now is the buzzword here. Black Fixer right here, so we have... yeah, worst nightmare achieved. Okay. Do we have any? Yeah, we do have ones. We do have ones. Alright, that's literally the worst thing that could have happened. Alright, cool. It actually is on Ricky, which is great. If we can get somebody with the shield weapon in here, then we're even better. Who has the fucking shield stick? I think it's somebody in there, actually. It is you with the shield stick. That's perfect. That's fucking perfect. Keep making black shields for everybody, buddy. That's perfect. That's fucking perfect, man. Alright, cool. Now we just need to make sure that he doesn't fucking release anybody when he swings his goddamn hammer. Then we're good. So we're gonna need somebody to go into the King of Greed, and I don't remember who has a really high fucking attachment work. You know, I'm gonna send Chelsea into the King of Greed for good measure. And I'm not gonna send anybody into the giant sap room. Fuck it. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm not gonna send anybody into the backward clock. I'm not gonna send anybody into the fucking anybody other than the Little Prince. And, the other thing. But, Chelsea, yeah, you're gonna work your way. Oh, god damn it. That's bad, actually. That's real bad. Weirdly enough, though, I don't think that you like instinct. So I'm gonna send Chelsea in for instinct, because that's least likely to give a work we don't need. We don't want, rather. Oh, even better. Even better, it only did the fucking meltdown for good. I think anybody can go in for whatever work that they want to do there. But, we'll swap it so that you're going in there. We'll do fucking instinct. Why not? And it goes in for just straight instinct, which is fine. That's still a common work. Okay, that could have been significantly worse. By the way, of course we have a noon immediately afterwards, because that's, like, the only thing that could have, like, guaranteed a win before we had to fight again. So, of course it won't be that easy. Now we just hope that, Cool X doesn't fuck it. Because that'd just be not a good day. Oh, it did everything on the lower floor. God damn it. Well, yeah, so here's what we're gonna do. Who's closest to it? I didn't even bother to check that. Yeah, too damn far. Alright, well, we're gonna do a nameless person to go inside of here. Yeet. So hopefully that doesn't fuck us over too badly from the one pulse. I didn't even bother to check that. That's not good. I should have charged that at the beginning of the... Alright, well, I guess we're fucked. Hurry up! Somebody died. Somebody died right at the last second there, you son of a bitch. Who was it? It's not there. It is not in here. Who died? Wait a minute. Who actually did die, then? Oh, god damn it, Cameron. You had one job. Alright, whatever. Cameron, you're the worst tank on the planet. I'm gonna let everybody fucking auto-regen back in their bases, then. If we could all just commemorate what Cameron has done for us. A moment of silence for our fallen comrade. I could be dead wrong, and it was never a thing that ever happened. What is up with the incredibly unlucky white ordeals, by the way? I've never seen them 3 times in rapid fucking succession like that. Also, these works haven't reshuffled, have they? Because you look like you're doing terrible now for some reason. They did reshuffle. Whoever told me that they didn't is a liar. I'm thinking of making Mary a sacrifice to the cause, guys. Think I'm gonna do it. We've gone too far with way too many fucking sacrifices, man, and I'm not throwing Heather in there. That's just not gonna happen. I feel terrible doing this, Mary, I'm sorry. You did one hell of a service to this company. And we just need one more to go in there. Still not enough to end the day, though, so I think the rest of it is we're just gonna have to fucking hope that we get lucky on sending people into abnormality chambers. Also, I haven't been paying attention to the train. Train might kill somebody. So both of them are right there. I can't move anybody from that spot, so that's fine. Nobody's here, just me right there. Everybody else should be topside now. I'm gonna fast forward it a little bit. I'm gonna literally, like, just hold off until the next Cliff-Off meltdown, and if nothing happens, then I don't care. I will reset at that point. That's cool. That's cool. I appreciate that. That's fun. Fucking asshole. Yeah, no, now I'm actually getting annoyed. This little fucking piece of shit just won't fuck off, dude. Alright, now, we're just... Who's going into the meat room? Who's going into the meat grinder? Fucking, you know what? Cheese, we're gonna find something out right now. I need to know. I need to know if I'm locked off by a fucking countdown or not, because I can't fucking read it. I literally don't care what happens for the rest of this run now, because now I am officially annoyed. No, I don't know. I don't know why the day won't advance. So I got absolutely fucked and hammered by meltdowns, is what that sounds like to me, gotcha. So I did need to meet a certain level for things to happen, but... Yeah, there goes that RNG mechanic that I had mentioned to you guys a while ago, and to nobody's surprise, I got fucked by it. Literally just dawn to fucking noon to dusk, all one after another. That was horseshit. Do I feel like doing another run? Not really. I might do it anyway, though. Let me just stretch my legs first, and I'll jump back into it. To be fair, this man has exactly the look on his face that I would have if I were told to do the things that he's doing. That is exactly the face that I would give. I'm gonna actually just send out less works, I think, because that's probably the best option, no? Send out the least amount of works with the most amount of fucking outcome. And there you go. Then you set yourself up for the least amount of chance of failure. Why is there a yellow trumpet? Is it just a yellow trumpet? Or first trumpet, rather? Alright, I didn't get a first trumpet the first time around where everybody died very quickly like that. Maybe because they were a lot slower in their dying processes. That must be why. Why are they healing from those? I thought they didn't. Also, good to know that the work literally changes mid-run, by the way. I appreciate that. Preach. I hope we wind up figuring out all the PE box gain that we need right here, ladies and gents. Because if we do, then it means that we can immediately fucking leave after this meltdown. We will actually have struck a fucking gold mine on RNG chances when it comes to the fucking meltdown rates. Holy, you almost died. You almost died. That's a lot of people that almost fucking died. Holy shit. Go that way. There we go. Everybody lives for now. Good. That's a thing I like to see. Unfortunately, though, I forgot about the train. Let's see if that fucks everybody. There it is. Alright, well, that's a bad. Where is the train going? Oh, fuck me, dude. It's gonna go straight through. Straight through here. I hope it fucking topped everybody off, man, because... oh, god damn it. God fucking damn it. That's gonna annihilate somebody. Lucky. Lucky, 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 lucky. Alright. Oh, dear God, just tell me that's enough once we get through this. I need you to do this for me, game. I tried hard to get past day 47, man. I put a lot of work into this shit. I'm gonna be real mad if the reason why I don't get by is because of a glitch and it's not actually Meltdown 6 or something stupid. There we go. Ended the day instantaneously. I wish I could see anything, but I can't. When did we lose somebody up here? That's not a good sign, guys. I'm continuing the day anyway, but that's not a good sign if I'm seeing a red up there. Definitely not taking Queen of Hatred, no. Singing Machine's fine, though. Alright, so never mind, we're not buffing up Fly-Chan. Alrighty, guys, so this is the first actual cutscene that we've had in a long time. I love the workers in the background there, by the way. Ooh, hello. Do you remember when we still knew the warmth of the sun? We've both become too cold to continue cherishing such a thing. Alright, I got really dry mouth now after all that shit. I've been recording this game for hours, guys. No, in fact, we weren't meant to bask in such warmth in the first place. You feel it too, don't you? It's you already feeling the nostalgia in the air as you stepped into this room. There is a tale of two doors. Those two doors that never wanted to be opened, but had to be. Carmen, that's her name. Hey, A, it's time. Are you there? Can I come in? I didn't want to listen to what would come next. I wanted to pretend I wasn't in the room. Because I knew that what she was going to tell me. Sometimes her thoughts could be extremely reckless. It really frightened me whenever she did that. I saw her eyes right after opening that door. She walked into your lab and started illustrating her hypothesis, carefully yet decidedly. You wanted to tell her it was preposterous, like always. She had you persuaded. But, like always, you had no choice but to admit it was the only way. What made me, us, so upset was how much it hurt to listen to her put it so calmly as if it were none of our business. And how much we loathed ourselves just for having to tolerate it. We just can't seem to get any further than this. However, we will break through somehow. We've got Carmen to work with us after all. We got Chesshead here. Don't worry, I think it'll all work out.
The biological scans show that Carmen is the fittest candidate, but we haven't run a precision test yet, though, so if we want to find another candidate, we can always... Carmen can...
Carmen would.
Carmen.
Tifferath! You should have been the one to die.
The research wasn't bearing fruit. We were growing tired, yet their eyes glittered with expectation. She was on the edge. One more step would make her fall. Then that day, when Enoch's breath stopped, she finally realized that her path was always in her sight. Just one glance below the fall, and she'd never lift her head again. She wouldn't respond, no matter how many times I yelled. Oh, we're back together. Only the sound of flowing water filled the air. I just kept yanking the doorknob like I were insane. Was insane anyway. Yet I hoped it would never open. I hoped and prayed countless times. I know the name is Kether, by the way, just off of the thing that it shows of the whole facility in the loading screen. The first thing I saw once I opened that door was a pair of closed eyes. She stepped into the bath herself, so that not a fragment of needless emotion like guilt would pile up on us. We saw with our eyes so clearly. She was bleeding out and delirious, but still held on to life. We violated her body with our own hands and buried her underneath the ground. Why was she so cruel, and why did we have to become so cruel? We asked this question without an answer to the toast that celebrated our success blossomed with death. However, I have found a way to redeem us at long last. You have come to the right place. This is the room where she sleeps. Don't worry, she won't wake up with this much noise. Can you meet her again? Let's do it like this. Ask her, she who was always watching you from the beginning. Dots. I have something that I should confess. I actually have a much weaker heart than everyone thinks. I always say stuff like, count on me, and just follow me in front of everyone. But I'm never sure about the things that I do. If anyone were harmed or put in trouble because of what I do, I would definitely be shaken and end up hating myself, I know that. That's why I need you to do me a favor. I need to ask you for a favor, but whatever. No matter what I may become, please finish what I started. We humans have weak hearts. One crack and it will easily crumble. I'm no exception to this, but you'll endure through it. There is only one way out, and it'll never change. You know what I'm trying to say, right? Dots. Are you unsure? I have this routine I do whenever I'm afraid of the path I've taken. It's like being a plant photosynthesizing. Ease up your tension and just close your eyes, just like that. Make yourself as comfortable as possible so that your mind finds itself comfortable too. It tickles, no? But just wait. Now. Fade away without a trace. Well, alrighty. Yes, I was the only one. I was the only one who could fulfill her ideal. I was the only one who could finish it. Only me. However, she never told me this path of hers would be riddled with such vicious thorns and spikes. This is the bucket created from Carmen's sacrifice. This bucket is the beginning and the end destination of this place. Kogito is endlessly produced here, spewing out life and death. When we saw that the bath was overflowing, we thought everything was over. However, we couldn't have been more wrong. She's alive right now, as is. She saw every path we walked. In reality, her ideal was simply too grand in the first place, and our power too minuscule to fulfill it. She sacrificed everything of hers without a trace left behind, but you and I, we remember the things we've done to become a wing, to stay a wing. It was revolting at first, but you see how we acclimated to it the first few times? We flawlessly realized our hideous actions just like all the other wings. No, not just that, we even evolved our own unique cruelty that can't be found in any other wing. The story of how human sacrifices are required to fulfill our ordeal needed to be continued. So we had to put on the guise of simply being manic about energy production. Though we know the truth too well, we were really only pretending while we were so indifferent towards the countless deaths. I said we're, but were. Probing and combing through the brain of a woman to blend into the world to evade the head and the eye. Throwing a person into the jaws of a monster just to gain some energy. Reincarnating your colleagues just to make them live through the same agony again. Do you really think those are things any normal person would do? Yet we closed up our eyes and ears and numbed ourselves. We eventually felt nothing for what we do. I named myself Abram to remember our sins, sacrificing the innocent. What did I even expect to achieve doing all of this? Founding a showy, whatever. I'm sorry, I'm completely ruining the mood here. I don't even know anymore. Does it really matter at this point? No, it doesn't. We were wrong from the start. Our very existence is wrong. You and I, all that's left for us is atonement. You already knew. You know we didn't meaninglessly embrace this pain. Tifrith knew that a long time ago. I guess that's why he always walked ahead of me. One day, I realized that you were also looking towards somewhere with that clear vision just like he did. I just didn't want to admit that I was lagging behind. I think that's why I was always so frustrated. I'm the Saphira of the middle layer, head of the central command team. I can't afford to fall behind like that now, can I? That's the reason why I said I'll count on you and hold expectation. Promise to show me someday, and show me the world the fruit of our pain and labor. Yup, into the next one. You'll fall into the ground no matter how much expectation and hope you have. You know what? Photosynthesis is for plants after all, things that actually take sunlight. It was never for something like you and I. Don't you know this already? We drove Carmen to death. We just saw that. I was always furious without any real reason. I always felt like I'm missing something, but I never knew what that something was. I vented this anger of mine in a rather bad way, as you saw. This madness without purpose would never go away. If you didn't stop me, it would have grown bigger and bigger. It would have eventually devoured me. Look, we're never going back to how it was before. The situation's changed way too much. But I was able to keep my promise with her because you stopped me, at the very least. You also have to remember this. She would want you to protect what we have left, rather than just languish in guilt. Yes, she entrusted us with what's left. But we were not the person who Carmen thought us to be, no. The only person that believed in us was gone. There was no one left around us. Manager, you do know why I chose to join the small company instead of any other grander wing, no? Of course. Carmen's moving speech did pique my interest, not going to lie. However, the decisive factor for me was because I liked how everyone here trusted Carmen. You know how meaningless the word trust is nowadays, don't you? That's not all, Manager. Carmen trusted in you entirely until her moment of death. Everyone else who remained did too. Why do you think I decided to stick with you until the end? Just look around you now. Everyone gathered here just for you, and they're waiting expectantly. How can you be so certain? Carmen lies here, neither alive nor dead. How can you walk towards the unpredictable future, leaving her behind? We are obliged to remain trapped in this cycle of eternal punishment. Yet still, you want to reach for tomorrow. You want to escape this endless regret and atonement? There is one final door past here that wasn't written in the story. It's one I can't open. It only opens for those who are not soaked in regret. Think you can open it? Why do I see only darkness? Why does my voice not reach you at the finale? Alrighty. Well, that was one hell of a cutscene. I want to go through the next 2 days, because it's literally just sitting inside of the 26th of March, or the 27th of March, I believe. So, we're going to test out that strat. Oh, gross. And see how well that works. I hope it fucking works. I fucking hope it works, man. Because then we just have the 50th day, and we're good. We're good after the 50th day, guys. That's it. That's fucking it. Hopefully. If it works, that is. Oh, god damn it. Yeah, I think I'm going to start another recording session, though, and leave it running and see how well that works. So, that being said, let's start tacking people on. Oh, it's reach meltdown level 10 and or neutralized. Okay, never mind. Or. The or makes all the difference there.